Today will be a vlog about getting to know me and why I decided to go on this spiritual journey and why I decided to document it as well. So a little backstory will be basically I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis in 2013 after I had my daughter, my baby girl. Rheumatoid arthritis is basically a autoimmune disease. I basically will be dealing with this for the rest of my life. There's nothing that anybody can really do about it. Like, it's a disease that I'll have forever. I'm gonna die with it. They do treat it, but there's not a cure right now. So yeah. So basically, for example, my wrist, I can't, how anybody can go like this, do the young jog. I can't do that. My wrists are fused, meaning that the joint and the part that connects the joint, like, has no movement. It's basically fused together like one arm. I do have times where my knees will swell up to the size of soccer balls, and they have to take needles and draw fluid out of it. So one time I think I had about 4 syringes of fluid drawn out of my knee, both knees, but this particular one is the one that gives me the most problems. So all that being said, my theory to why I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis is because a lot of times when you don't go within yourself and try to address the things that have been built up inside of you, anger, depression, anxiety, the childhood traumas that you have been dealing with throughout your life, that gets stuck. It gets stuck in different areas of your body. And for me, for an example, it got stuck in my joints. So I don't have a relationship with my mom that I feel is the best. I don't have relationship with my father. My aunt raised me with her kids. I bounced back and forth from my mom, so I can say, I lived with my mom for about a total of 7 years in my lifetime. I can say that my childhood traumas and things that I have not dealt with in my past have definitely shown up in my marriage. I have been married for going on 6 years. I have 4 kids. Stay tuned if you want to hear a backstory on why I don't have all of my kids and why I feel like, again, me documenting my journey as to why, I want to start the spiritual path, is very important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like me talking to this camera and seeing myself, look at myself, is like mirror work in a sense as well. But if you stay tuned and you follow me through this journey, you'll see what mirror work is, what childhood trauma is, how to break it down, and how to resolve some things that you feel like you're not able to solve on your own. But first things first, I feel like breaking down certain things has to do with your chakras, the energy that you carry within yourself. So I've been doing some research about chakras. Again, I don't know much about the spiritual life and how to, turn your powerful energy into, positivity at all times, because being a human being is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many different hats that you have to put on. Being a mom, if you're a mom, being a girlfriend, being a partner in a relationship, being a sister or brother, or just solely just trying to be yourself and find yourself is a hard thing to do. So I feel like chakras is very, very, very important. So I did some research. I have 7 through 5 right here. So if you see me looking down, I have notes, girl. I've got notes, y'all. Dude, boy, whoever wanna be watching this. But I really do want it to be like a womanhood or a sisterhood, women to come to this channel and basically, be like, hey, I feel you. I want to go on this journey with you and learn with me. You know what I'm saying? And I have 9 siblings. So I'm the oldest of 9 siblings. 9. My mom has 7 kids. So I'm the oldest of 7. My mom had 5 girls and 2 boys. My dad has a boy and a girl. And yeah, it's like I was born to be a leader. So I'm just trying to stand firm in my path and in my journey on guiding people and helping people. And that's solely what my channel is about. You know, finding yourself and, you know, trying to go within spiritually to, you know, understand yourself, overstand yourself, and, you know, heal yourself. So I will be, you know, changing my diets and, you know, trying to convert over to vegan. I can say it's gonna be hard for me because I love cheese, I love chicken. My favorite food is macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. So yeah, your girl is gonna be going through it, okay? Going through it. Yeah, cutting out foods that I eat on a daily. It's gonna be hard, but I do try to look at it in a sense to where it can also help my disability. Certain foods can give me flares. Having flares is basically, like I said, when my knee swells up as like a soccer ball or the size of a soccer ball, or in my hands, as you can see, my fingers are deforming. And if you can, like, if that's what you want to call it, like they're like, most people have straight fingers, but here in my pinky, I'm getting like, I don't know, like, I forgot what the word is for it, but basically where my finger starts deforming, that's all I can really say. That's how I want to put it, how I can put it. You know, my fingers start to form there eventually, as like this one is going to start rotating this way. Like I said, it's already started in my wrist, and this hand as well. It's not as bad on this hand, but right now I'm having a flare in my wrist. It's hurting real bad. Like I said, they treat it with like medications, and that's another thing that I want to touch on, is that herbs and having clean eating can, you know, be like medicine for your body. So having to put in medications that are prescribed to me from a doctor is kind of like, I don't want to do that no more, because it's not helping me. It's just taking away the pain temporarily. It's not healing me. It's just giving off a substitute, so to speak. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the chakras 7 through 5 today. So, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn your notification bell on if you know, if you don't want to learn about your chakras, you know, with me, because I'm learning as I go. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a background on me and why I chose to do this spiritual journey and document it. But again, yeah, I'm just going through some changes, and I can honestly say that after my sister passed away, my senses and my empathy and a lot of things that I felt and a lot of things that were happening around me got stronger. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, it might sound dramatic to some people, but again, like I said, my mom's side, I'm the oldest of 7, and on my dad's side, I'm the oldest of 2. So my mom has 5 girls, and her 3rd daughter, so it's me, my sister, after me, then my brother, then another sister, then another sister, then another sister, and then my brother. So I think I put too many sisters in there, but yeah, so it's 7 of us. And the 3rd sister passed away a year and a half ago. So 2023 will be the year that she has been passed away for 2 years. So the night that she passed away, I was getting off work, and I was working at a hotel at the time as a front desk clerk. And, you know, sidebar, me and my sister had got to this huge argument. We were both drinking, but she lived in South Carolina, and you know, she just wasn't really in tune with me. You know, she, you know, praised and worshipped her step siblings versus her actual siblings. So I just checked her on it, like, you know, you don't really treat me like a sister, but and she just went to saying what she went to saying, and I call her every kind of B word, and, you know, just going back and forth, right? So that was when I hadn't talked to her for going on 2 weeks. So again, back to the story. When I had got off of work, took a shower like any normal night, you know, got myself ready for bed. But this particular night, I felt like I was hurt from my arthritis, but it wasn't to the point where, you know, I was just over it. You know, I've been over it, but it wasn't to the point where it's like, oh, I gotta go to the hospital, or I gotta dope myself up with Tylenol, or, you know, like anything like that. So I think something bit me. Anyways, so I was in the shower washing like I would do any other time I get in the shower, you know. But I just blurted out, God, take me, just take me. I want to say after I got out the shower and got myself dressed and whatnot, spoke to my family and stuff. 3 hours later, I got a call from my grandma. At this time, it was 3 in the morning. And my grandma was like, she wasn't talking. Like, she was like, Tori, you know, she was crying a little bit. Like, she was whimpering, you know what I'm saying? Like, whining type stuff. So I'm like, Nana, it's 3 in the morning. At this point, I started panicking. Like, what's going on? What's going on? And she was like, your sister passed away. And I just hung up the phone and started crying. Because I'm like, I didn't get to hash out anything on my sister. And we just got to this big argument. You know what I'm saying? We just got to this big fight. And now she gone. And that really hurt my feelings. Like, that really broke me. So ever since then, like, I've been kind of creeped out. Because how? Why? You know what I'm saying? What in the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hurting, but I'm just like over. At that time, I was just thinking like, okay, like God, like, I don't know how to explain it. I just knew something was going on, and I was just like, God, just take me, you know. And 3 hours later, I get a call saying that my sister has passed away. That kind of, like I said, it broke me. So now it's like, my arthritis isn't going anywhere. It's not getting any better. It's getting better to an extent to where, you know, when I would work and walk on my ankles, it's even in my ankles, you know. So when I walk, they swell up, and I have to walk on the side of my foot sometimes, but I don't have to do that anymore. But I guess when that stopped too, I was like, okay, something's happening. I don't know if it's the treatment. I don't know what it is, but I know something's happening, and I gotta dive into it. So I'm diving into it. I'm just going to do the best I can to stay strong, because I'm gonna want some food, real food, like real food. Like, Thanksgiving is coming up, so I think I'll start my dietary, you know, changes after Thanksgiving, because I'm gonna get me one last hoorah on that Thanksgiving day, okay? Because baby, gotta eat. But at the end of the day, my next video will definitely be on, like I said, chakras, breaking them down, going within yourself to try to figure out, you know, why you feel like that chakra is blocked, what opens it, the colors associated with it, different meditations and hand mantras you do during meditation to help open those chakras up. But that will be like a 2-segment type of video, because there's 7 chakras, and I will do 3 on video, 3 on another video, and I'll do, you know, the last one by itself. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, comment. I did put in a little get ready with me for this video, you know. So leave comments down below about what chakras you think need some attention for you. Like, do your own research and come to me. Let's learn together, okay? You know, what chakras you feel like need to be open, what chakras, because you can have too much. Like, one of your chakras can be too open sometimes too. So which chakra you feel is too open. And also leave your zodiac sign. I'm trying to figure out like my moon and all that. I'm learning, guys. Like, I'm learning. But yeah, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell on every time I post a new video. And I'm out, guys.